Hello, I'm going to go through another example of solving for missing angle using inverse trig ratios. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here we go. Here we see we've got a missing angle x. We've got a side of 12 and we've got a side of 16. So just like our other problems, we're going to start out by labeling which sides we have here. So we see that this side 12 does not touch our angle down here. It's across from our angle, so that would be our opposite side. And then 16 here, this looks like the longest side, and we see it's also across from the 90-degree angle. So that means that this has to be the hypotenuse. This is the biggest side of our triangle. Okay? So we've got the opposite and the hypotenuse. And if we look at our trig ratios, we see that sine is the only one of the three that uses both opposite and hypotenuse. So we're going to be using sine for our ratio today. Now we know that what goes inside the parentheses here should be our angle. Well, we don't know our angle. Our angle is x. So we're going to put x inside the parentheses. And we know we're going to have a fraction on the other side, and we see that sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So that means I'm going to put 12 on top and 16 on bottom. Just like that. So now we need to go ahead and do our inverse sine so we can get x by itself. So we're going to have x by itself here, and we're going to have inverse sine, this is the sine -1 as it's shown in your calculator, and then 12 over 16. Just like that. And we want to put this in the calculator exactly like you see it here. Remember to check and make sure that you're in degrees mode and not radians mode. So if you go into the mode setting, it should look like this, where it's got degree highlighted there, not radian. But where you've got the sine button, you want to hit second and then the sine. That'll bring up the sine -1. You want that one. And then we're going to have 12 divided by 16. So when you put it in your calculator, it should look just like this. And when you hit enter, you should get 48.59. That's the number of degrees that we have here. That's our measure of our angle. So our angle measurement, our degrees, is 48.59. That's the measure of this angle right here for x.